Let's pretend that I just created this little exit ticket and I have my student data and I want to see how many of my students got that question correct and how many of them got that question incorrect. A little bit of a data analysis by question. So what I can do is I can insert a count if formula. So I'm going to say equals. I want it to count if the data I'm using is between B2 and B6. So there's the range that I'm going with. And I want to only have it count if the answer was an A. Those were my correct answers. So I put the A in quotes and then close the parentheses. So I want it to count if there's an A in this set of data, and there are 3 A's. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here, but this time the data is count if anything from C2 to C6 is D. D was the correct answer. So it says there are 5 D's, and as you can see, that's correct. There are 5 D's. And this one equals, I want it to count if the data from D2 to D6, comma, is B. B was the correct answer. And you can see D5. That's why it should be D6. And now you can see the correct number, 4. Okay, so that's easy to see how to use it if I want it to count if it has something. But if I want it to count if it doesn't, if it's anything else, if this one was a B and it's still wrong, but I just want to count any wrong answer. So I'm going to use that same formula. I know that sounds kind of funny. So count if the data between B2 and B6 is not, that's basically code for not A. I'm going to close my quotations and then close my parentheses. And it's going to count only the ones that are not A. And you can see I have 2 instances that are not A. I can type in the formula again, but just to show you that there's this little draggy mark here. It's a little square. I can drag it over here and it'll copy that formula. It should. I'm not sure why it's not going now. There we go. Copy that formula over here. Now there's a problem with it. So it's going to move this. So I counted in the B row if it wasn't A, but in the C row, it's counting the right CA. I don't want it to be not count A's. I want it to not count D's because those are the ones I'm counting. And in this one, it's getting the right D formation, but I don't want it to count B's because B was the correct answer for that question. So now you can see, obviously, they should all add up to 5 because I had 5 students take the test. And you can see that that's true. So this one was the question every student got right, so I don't really need to worry about that one. This one had more kids miss it, and they had 2 different answers, so I really need to touch base on that one to help them out. So just like an item analysis.